Word is that the Nissan GT-R is now living on borrowed time. Nissan just announced updates to the lineup for the 2024 model year here in the States, while the Japanese market is showing off the 2025 model year version. But the rumor is that production of that 2025 model is going to be pretty limited, and in fact it may be a Japanese market only model. After that, it could be all she wrote for the Nissan GT-R. Let's start with the versions we're getting here in the States. The 2024 Nissan GT-R is now offered as the GT-R Premium, the T-Spec, and the top-tier Nismo model. Then you also have two limited-run special editions beyond that, the Skyline Edition and the T-Spec Takumi. Both the Premium and T-Spec see 565 horsepower from the wonderful 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V38 DETT V6 engine. The T-Spec takes the premium car and then swaps on gold 20-inch forged raised wheels. The carbon ceramic brakes from the Nismo model, adds wider front fenders, and gets the Nismo tune on the vehicle dynamic control system. There's also special T-Spec badging as well as Mori green trim on the inside. For the exterior, you can choose either Millennium Jade or Midnight Purple for the paint. Both are excellent hues that pay homage to two wonderful versions of the iconic GT-R R34. To take things further, the T-Spec Takumi honors the master engine builders that hand-wrench these monster mills to life. All GT-R models get a little plaque on the engine that says the name of the builder responsible, but on the T-Spec Takumi it gets red etching, while the engine bay also gets a gold VIN plate. These T-Spec Takumi models are finished in the midnight purple paint over the Mori green trim. Jumping to the new Skyline Edition, you start with the GT-R Premium. Nissan then sprays it in the excellent Bayside Blue paint scheme. On the inside, the cabin is finished in Sora Blue, so if you like rare blue cars, this is the one for you. Nissan says both limited edition models will land on dealer lots this summer. There's no word on pricing yet or production count, but Nissan does say both will be very limited. Now let's move to the 2025 model that was revealed for the Japanese market. Nissan offers the GT-R in more trims over there. From the base Pure Edition, you then have the Black Edition, Premium T-Spec, Track Edition T-Spec, and finally the Nismo and Nismo Special Edition. There are production numbers being tossed around, with some speculating that it could be as low as 1,500 units for the 2025 model year. There's also no mention of a US market version for 2025, nor is there talk of what's to follow. I'd have to assume that if this is truly the end of the R35 road, Nissan will at least announce a send-off special edition for the US market. Despite the car sticking around for far too long at this point, it's still an absolute monster of a car. The 600 horsepower Nismo version can still blow away most machines at the track. The performance limits are wickedly high, and it still feels very special to drive one. But the world has evolved. The GT-R, despite being a relatively modern car, feels old school compared to other vehicles against which it might be compared. And it seems like Nissan is finally preparing to say goodbye. Hopefully there's talk of an R36 to follow not long after that happens.